What is up, guys? It is your boy, MaineMania, and welcome back to another episode of MK Mobile. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while. Been a little bit of a while. A little bit too long. I hope you guys missed me. You better freaking missed me. Ladies and gents, all right, where do we even start? The Lin Kuei Tower is here. We're at Battle 200, but where do we start? We can start with the last video, and hopefully, for those of you guys who may have noticed and may not have noticed, hopefully if you guys enjoyed the background footage in my last episode. I had a pack opening in there that you guys didn't see, that I didn't make a video for. When I fall behind in videos, sometimes I gotta just squash projects altogether, or squash videos altogether. So I was able to find a bunch of footage that I had. I had a lot more too, but I just didn't want to, that I just wouldn't have had the time to make videos for when they were, like, you know, at their peak relevance. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the background footage. Nose was itchy, my fault. I also showed some footage of, you know, me completing the combat pass, 100%ing all of the objectives, and I showed the last couple of Lin Kuei Tower runs and the reward we got. And that's kind of where we are today. Now, last episode we talked about the devs, we talked about what they're doing, we talked about that they're finally listening to content creators, and it looks like they're willing to work with content creators, and I think that's such a giant step in the right direction. Very, very happy to hear. One of the devs, Mick Pack, actually responded to a couple of my posts and said that he was going to check out a couple of my videos. So that was really awesome. Really good to hear. I didn't get any feedback from him just yet. Not that he will, you know, relay anything back to me, but nonetheless, just the fact that they're listening, guys, that's a really big step in the right direction, because when they know, they can make more positive changes of what the community is looking for and what will have a big impact on the player base. So it's great that they're listening and that their ears are open, and I'm excited for the changes that may come as a result of our efforts, you know. But the community plus the content creators, I'm really glad to hear that their ears are open to that. So that takes us to the Lin Kuei Tower. And no, we're not using the Triborgs. I was farming their feats of strength. Let's talk about the rewards, right? We haven't done this yet. So we will be getting both the Kuai Ling Scepter and Bracers for our rewards. So if you complete this tower, you get a full brutality set for Sub-Zero. So shout out to everybody that doesn't have that yet, because as soon as you finish, you will have both. In the last iteration of this tower, you only got one. And some of us were not lucky while others were. So that's that. We can also get one of the Diamond Sub-Zeros. I have both maxed out. The only one I don't have maxed out is Revenant Sub-Zero, aka Circle of Shadow Sub-Zero. So I'm really looking forward to that. This tower is very basic and generic. It's gonna be here for a while. You know, this is something I talked about in my update 4.0 video. But unfortunately, some of these towers that repeat, I think they're kind of here for a little bit too long. I think they're here for a little bit too long, you know. 40 plus days, 44, 45 days for a repeat tower, I think it's a little overkill. I'd like to see these towers here for like a 3-week period, you know, somewhere around 3 weeks, and that way they can keep cycling through older towers more frequently. I think that would help us accomplish that. When the towers are here for too long, they get stale, they get boring, and it just kind of makes the game feel, you know, a little bit stale. But that being said, and I had this idea before, but I thought of something new. I thought of a twist to my idea. So I had an idea about the 24-hour refresh system, where within 24 hours, you can refresh the tower for all of that day's refreshes, meaning both refreshes from each 12-hour period, but you can just play them all at once and get all your battles done at once. I think that's a pretty great idea. It gives more flexibility to the players. It allows us to tackle busier days when we just don't have the time to play within that 12-hour period for whatever reason, you know, and not miss out on our battles. But guys, to add on to this idea of mine, what if, right? What if they introduced a catch-up system, right? What if they introduced a catch-up system where if you did miss a cycle of battles, which I know I missed my first cycle of battles on Valentine's Day because I was very busy on Valentine's Day. Stop, behave yourselves. People, focus. But what if they introduced a catch-up system where if you did miss battles, you can go back in another cycle and play the battles that you've missed from a previous cycle. I don't know how they can do it or they can construct it, but how player-base friendly would that be? Do you know what I mean? Like, how amazing would that be, guys? You had a really busy day, your kids need attending to, your wife, girlfriend, etc. is sick, you were taking care of your parents, you got stuck with homework, you got stuck with chores, you had to study for a test. And instead of trying to scramble and get your battles done, you can actually miss the cutoff, but go back and catch up to the battles that you missed. Wouldn't that be amazing? I know it's wishful thinking, but once again, just putting it out there because little ideas like this could make a monumental difference in player morale. You no longer feel the stress and the strain of, oh my God, I gotta get my battles in. It's about to, you know, those 12 hours is about to expire. I'm gonna lose out on these 15 battles, etc., etc. Now you can actually go back and catch up. You can catch up from these previous missed battles. You can't go ahead of anybody else, but you can catch up and play the battles that you missed from a previous time period. I think that would be a great feature. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. And no, I'm not delaying. You know, it's been a little while. I'm just giving y'all a little extra today. All right, so guys, let's go ahead and get things started. We're bringing back the homie Freddy. Freddy's gonna be our starter.
Freddy Krueger.
And we're gonna rock with Liu Kang and Johnny, my OG boss team. I felt like using this team. There's another couple of teams that I want to use in Battle 200 of this tower. One of them being my MK11 team, and another one being a team circled around Classic Rain and Injustice 2 Raiden. So we'll do those in future runs. Like I said, this battle's gonna be here for a little while. My goal with Freddy as his starter is to get a snare and not die. Freddy doesn't have unblockable though. So we'll try to get the snare. We'll go Johnny. Now this guy has the Frost Orb, so he can resurrect. So what we want to do is get as many combo enders as we can in. We do have Deathmark technique. We just landed that right there. I don't remember if we do have weak point attacks as well. I was going to take off weak point attacks because I wasn't sure I was going to use Johnny in this tower. I haven't used Johnny as much as I normally do, but I wasn't sure. Oh my God, what just happened? Oh my God, I'm going to lose my Deathmark now. Oh my God. No. Oh my God. And he just lost the thing. Well, guys. Whoops. That kind of boned my run a little bit. Can we get a death mark right here? He's gonna tag out anyways. All right. Well, unfortunately, guys, one little mishap right there just kind of threw me off. I got a little greedy with Johnny. Not necessarily a little greedy with Johnny, to be honest with you. I don't know why I used a special one. I forgot I wasn't playing a Johnny. Do you see how scatterbrained I am right now with this, guys? Do you see how scatterbrained I am? All right, let's get back into a rhythm. You're in the nightmare. Damn it. All right, Freddy, show me something else. 91? Nope.
Impressive.
Yep. Okay, not bad. Can we get a snare on you? I figured this was gonna take us 2 to 3 anyways, but nonetheless, would have been nice to get him out. Now, what? Oh, come on! How did his X-ray beat my shit? All right, whatever. It is what it is. Now we're frostbitten, and we are slowed. Oh, that's game. Well, I wanted to get that in. But it just never stopped. It just kept on going. You know, I forgot about the Frost Orb. I thought I was dead. I completely forgot that I had it on him. I was like, wait a minute, how am I? Okay, never mind. And then it was just one after the other, after the other. Can you guys tell I'm rusty?
Fight.
All right, guys. We decided to start with Johnny really quickly. Oh, come on. Don't you start this nonsense. Because I put the Shintai of Malice on Freddy so we can just get that quick kill and get him out. So we'll get this cripple right here. Yo, they do so much damage. All right, let's power drain and let's get it going. Played a little scatterbrained in the last one, but we're not doing that this time. You don't have power. Soon as you try to tag out though, bam. We are immediately crippling MK11 Sub-Zero. We got the snare right here. So we'll categorize,
Impressive.
beautiful right there. Got the cripple. And no. Jesus. Yo, one combo does so much. Freddy. Beautiful. I wanted to do a tag in SP2, but it wasn't ready yet. No, don't kill me, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Now. Didn't get it, but I can get the 91. Nope. Oh, well. I don't want to die. So, we'll let that rock. We'll power drain. And let's see what we can do. Not bad so far. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about that idea, man. Like a catch-up system where you can catch up on battles that you missed. I think that would be so dope. But we'll see what happens at the end of the day, you know? Little ideas like this, though, once again, it's all about the player morale I just think these are such positive changes that can have such a big impact on the community. But I don't know. Let's see if you guys agree. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm begging you. You made a mistake. Oh, God, get out. Yo, this man's. He is not trying to die. Please. I don't have time for you. All right. We need Revenant Sub-Zero.
Excellent.
It's that time, guys. It's depression time. You know, and right, as much as this is a joke, right? It's not really a joke because it's true, but as much as this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, you should be excited, like, as far as game design, overall game design, you know, player morale, you should be excited to see your reward. But this game introduces so many sellbacks that you're not. You can't be excited. And that's why there needs to be a sellback protection system in place in these scenarios. Like, for example, I just mentioned how the only Sub-Zero I don't have is Revenant Sub-Zero, right? But I have probably a 66+% chance of getting a sellback. That's not exciting for me as a player. So I just feel like little things like that can boost player morale. Like, when you beat a Battle 200 or a Battle 100 with a random diamond as your chance, you should be excited of what you're gonna get. Because you should be getting something of value. Not a sellback, not 94 souls. You know what I'm saying? So, I think these are little things that can make such a big difference on player morale and people actually wanting to play more of this game and wanting to invest their time into the game, because there has to be a reward for your efforts. You know what I mean? That's just game design 101. There has to be a reward for your efforts. What do I get for beating the game? You got to get something. So, that being said, let's hope we get Revenant Sub-Zero. If not, we already know what the rest of the rewards are going to be. So, y'all know what to do. Cross your fingers for your boy. Well, I got Taken's boy instead. Back in Sellback City, y'all. Back in Sellback City. Gotta love it. So much fun here. So much fun. I can't wait to get back to Battle 200. Said no MK mobile player ever when they get sellbacks as rewards. Hopefully, guys, hopefully. This will change in the future. It's demoralizing. It's disheartening. It makes you not want to play. And that should never be, you know, that should never be the case when you design something well. You know, there's obviously a lot of hard work and effort being put into this game, but there needs to be more hard work and effort put into player satisfaction and player morale and boosting player morale. This makes people not want to play the game. This makes veterans not want to play the game. Imagine being a veteran that only has 3 diamonds left to max out, and you just can't get those 3 characters because there's no packs for them for souls. There's no soul packs with those characters in it. And in Battle 200s and 100s, all you're getting is sellbacks. Like, imagine only having 3 characters left to, like, you don't have there's no reason to keep playing at that point. You know what I mean? Like, The way this game is designed is veterans are punished by their collections because newer players just catch up to them. While the veteran is completing 10 Battle 200s, he's getting 8 sellbacks out of the 10. While the newer player is getting maybe 9 out of the 10 as actual characters. So older players just catch up to veterans anyways because veterans fall into sellback, the sellback cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're constantly stuck in this sellback cycle. And I just feel like they have to think of that design-wise. How do they address that? How do they fix that? How do they mitigate that so that veterans don't feel like there's no reason to play? You know what I mean? So I'm not a game design expert. I just play a lot of games. You know, I'm a gamer, and I know what feels good and I know what feels bad. And player satisfaction should definitely be high on the priority list of developers, all game devs. You know, any game, player satisfaction and player morale should always be at the forefront of design decisions that they make. Because at the end of the day, that's what keeps players invested, and that's what keeps players investing. So people get upset, they're not going to spend more money. They're going to spend their money elsewhere. And the goal is to keep people playing your game longer and have them making them enjoy the game so much that they're willing to spend money in the game. So let's hope something happens with this in one of the next future updates. I don't know when there's going to be another major update. I really don't know. I'm not sure. I'm thinking update 4.5. I don't really know if we could really wait till update 5.0. Like, I feel like update 5.0 is a long ways off, y'all. You know, and they usually do these major changes for that, you know, those types of updates. But I think we are a long ways off from seeing like that overhaul style of update. The next Combat Pass should be coming. I really think Combat Cup Sonya was a poor choice for the last one, only because the Combat Cup team and the Lizard team are the strongest gold teams. They don't need the Combat Cup Ascended Gold boost. There's other characters that could have used that boost. You know, when you have one-off characters like Stunt Double Johnny Cage, or, you know, Elder God Kenshi even. You know, there's a lot of one-off characters, Aftershock Tremor, that would be great candidates. You know, Flaming Fist Liu Kang would be great candidates that could have used that boost versus taking one of the strongest golds and making them even stronger. You know, I kind of feel like there could have been another decision there, but we'll see what happens with that. I still think the Ascension should just been like a gold Ascension. I mean, a diamond Ascension. I think they should have just made those characters diamonds at that point. I think that would have made more sense. And in the end, it would make you not feel horrible when you see that there's gold cards that have stronger stats than more than 70% of your diamond collection. I think there's a problem with that. I don't really think that's okay, but you'll see what happens with the next Combat Pass. They haven't announced anything with it yet. They haven't announced who it's going to be for, but now that Combat Cup Sonya was chosen, we know all the Combat Cuppers are going to get ascended. So that's just kind of that tell. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, guys, I'm not really sure what other updates are coming and what's going on. I just know that the devs are working on things and the devs are listening, and that's a step in the right direction. And we just got to see what changes come from that. We got to see what updates, what tweaks, all those things. We got to see what comes from that. Hopefully they're still addressing bugs and game crashes, because I've been hearing a lot about that on Reddit and Twitter. So hopefully they're looking into those things, and hopefully we'll have more positive changes to look forwards to, including a sellback protection system and a catch-up system. That's my alarm. I gotta go to work. Y'all know the deal, man. Show the channel some love. Like, subscribe if you're new. Share the video with a friend. And I will see you guys next time with MaineMania.